Hey everybody, welcome to this Pokemon news. In this one we're going to talk about the possibility of a brand new big Pokemon game being announced possibly at E3 this year, and it would be scheduled for sometime early next year. And this is not Pokemon Arceus Legends, this is something new, something we haven't heard about. We're also going to have a look at some of the new stuff for Pokemon Snap. They did release a trailer and a brand new limited time website, as well as a special shiny event going on in Pokemon Sword and Shield right now. So let's have a look at all of those details. Starting first with Pokemon Sword and Shield's Shiny Den event. This is lasting this week, guys, and in all the 5-star raids, you are going to have a 2% chance of getting a shiny Ice-Q, which is pretty cool. Ice-Q is great. It is a guaranteed square shiny. Earlier, this did say 18. That 18 is wrong because it just is. It's always 2%, and they did correct it now. So some of the earlier videos from other people might have said a different percent because this is where they'd be getting the info, but of course the info is now updated to 2%, just like every other shiny event. You guys, if you want to get one of the rare dens, you pop wishing pieces into the raid dens until you get a red beam that does not belong in the den's typing. Look for these ice Pokemon. They're apparently all the spawns are Ice-Qs, except the only place that the shinies actually spawn is in the 5 stars, and it is the same for both games, guys. It's the same for Sword and Shield. 2% chance, which is pretty good in the 5 stars, so just keep checking all those Ice-Qs. It's going to be a little harder to get this shiny compared to the other events because all the other options are Ice-Qs, so you can't just skip them. That's the problem. So good luck, everybody. And this isn't the first time I've announced this one, guys. Just a quick blast reminder that we are giving away Infinite Volcanions from this event, the Helen OT, America's 2016 Volcanion event, this Sunday, starting this Sunday, and it will last all the way until next Friday, guys. So be there. Don't forget to subscribe to be there to get your hands on one of these Volcanions. 100% legal, usable online if the rules allow it, of course, and all that good stuff. Next up is the Lentil region for Pokemon Snap. The map itself has sort of been released, at least in some of the areas, the biomes that you'll be able to get to explore in there. We have Jungle Triangle here. We have the using items. Okay, so I guess there's something we can showcase here in a minute on the website that will be showing using items. We have the beach area over here. We have Nature Park, specifically a park, so that should be interesting. I'm expecting something like Safari Zone, maybe. We got a desert area here. We've seen all of these in some of the clips and trailers that have been released over the last couple of weeks for Pokemon Snap. There's been loads. We have a Photodex and album display over here in this map, so we're gonna have a look at that in a second. We have the daytime over here. Okay, I don't know what the difference is for these areas, but either way, guys, let's have a look at the website that they released. The website itself is here. I will leave this linked in the description for anybody who's interested. It is a limited time one to enjoy. When you come to it, guys, it's going to be just like here. You're going to have to begin. That's all you're going to do. Click begin. I haven't even had a look at this yet. This is my first time exploring this, and it looks like there's a couple of things here to have a look at. We can buy now. We have more information, and I think what we want is to proceed to the map here. So guys, when you go to the map section, you do have all of these things to check out. I will click the using items section, for example, and we have tasty treats, okay? And it actually is a quiz. I didn't know this was a quiz a second ago. I didn't realize. But what are the kinds of fruits Pokemon love? Now, of course, the fruits in the trailers look like apples, but they are called fluff fruit, of course, okay? So after doing that, guys, it will show you a video actually using the fluff fruit, which I think is pretty cool. Just goes Bidoof hiding in there, the legendary Pokemon, and then you throw something else at it in this video. Captures a thing of it glowing. That's it. So the toss a Pokemon a fluff fruit, a tasty treat found in the Lentil region to catch their attention, to watch them eat. Let's toss the fluff fruit into the sleeping Bidoof and see how it reacts. Okay, so that's cool. That's one item. There's loads to check out here. Let's have a look at this one over here. Tossing Illumina orbs at Pokemon will make them glow, and that's exactly what we see in this video. And his flames change to a blue. Dude, there's a lot of content in this website to have a look at, actually, for anyone who's interested, guys. That's really cool, though. That's a big change. Find and identify. This is just a scanning feature. It looks like you can scan this area when there's little things that appear, like these little exclamation marks, and find a Pokemon underneath. You can see it kind of underneath already, and yeah, you're going in for that capture already, and there it is. You identified and you get the name of the Pokemon, just in case you weren't sure. That's pretty cool. You play music and it calls them out to the dancing. Now these are parts of the trailers that we've actually seen already. They didn't show us this. They showed us what comes after, actually, which is interesting. And they start doing their hula dancing and stuff. That's pretty cool. Next up here was Twirl to the Melody. Guys, there is a lot. So this is the music display, I guess. We already just saw the music. But apparently playing music will make other Pokemon behave differently too. It's not just Blossom, it's these guys floating in the middle of the air. Apparently, when you interact with this website, you will earn points for your Nintendo Platinum points or something. So that's interesting. I don't know if I don't really have much use either way, but that's kind of cool if you guys want to go through all of this website to get some points if you do collect those on your My Nintendo account. Going back to the map though, we can choose another area, of course. Let's choose the nighttime area, and it will show us some aspects of the game in nighttime, which is cool. A light swim. Look, I'm not going to go through everything, guys, because there is a lot, but like I said, the website is linked down below for you guys. We have seen this clip in a trailer before. So I think this website looks really cool. There are other things like photo galleries. No, there's not. No, there's not. Sorry, there are no photos available. There is more information, and that brings you to a different website, which is the new Pokemon Snap website itself, which has been up for a while already. So this is actually the new website itself, and then we got buy now and help. Okay. I couldn't leave without showing you this clip of Wailmer and Pyukumuku though. However, he just gets completely owned right out of the park. I think it's another demonstration of how Bandai Namco have adapted this Pokemon universe to become as cruel and brutal as possible, just like the real wild. Final story for tonight, guys, is a big juicy one coming from Insider Kelios, which Centra Pokemon obviously retweeted and reposted here themselves, and it's actually big news. People don't seem to have taken this into consideration as big news, but there is some details about Legends Arceus, and there is some details about the Diamond Pearl remakes coming that we already have actually from Kelios, who seems to have some new information, and he of course is renowned for posting and leaking insider info. I don't know who he knows in the industry, I don't know who he knows, but he does know somebody, and that's cool. Maybe he is that somebody instead of actually knowing someone. It's possible, working on a pseudonym on Twitter. A lot of people, I'd say, do that. But let's have a look at what he said about these upcoming games. And there's big news that people did not really take into consideration, and we'll get to that in a second. But the next BDSP, okay, the Diamond and Pearl information, will not be before June. Now that's pretty standard stuff. We expect Nintendo, we know Nintendo is actually participating in E3 this year. However, not before June. I mean, it's going to be in June when we get more information. That makes sense. That's just obviously what you'd expect at this point. However, there's something else that might be announced in June, and we'll get to that in a second. What we've seen of Pokemon Legends was captured from a December 2020 build. Thank God, okay? So that at least gives us quite a bit of extra time for development to hopefully refine the graphics, because as you guys know, and the frame rate. We saw that trailer. The concept looks great, but the playability looks really rough. It looks like there's a lot of work to be put into it, and people seem to have high hopes for that changing significantly in the span of a year when we actually got announced for it, because it's coming early next year. However, it was actually a little earlier than that, so 2020 build was as rough as it probably could be, hopefully sort of alpha phase. So hopefully we'll see what's going on with that and see how it changes, and see if they do announce some more information, more screenshots, or at least videos in E3 this year. Now on the other hand, the development of BDSP is almost complete, okay? So they're pretty much finished, as to be expected, guys. It is coming out this year, later expected in November. We could get a revised date, never know. These companies can change these things. However, they do say, he does say that the date has been decided, but we'll see, guys. Well, they're currently working on refining the graphics, which is great, and fixing the bugs, which actually I hope they leave some in. Obviously, you guys know what our channel is all about. We are going to be looking at all the bugs and glitches and tricks, tips, all those stuff that comes with that game, because we do love to find nice and juicy exploits to be able to use in that game to gain our complete collection. He does say more though, like the release of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl is already defined. Now that could change, that does change. I'm pretty certain that can change depending on different factors that come to the fore for those companies, okay? Things that maybe we do not see as customers. That's fine. But we'll see what it is. First of all, they haven't announced it. As we expect in November. It was a much earlier leak. Twilight Dragon with the join, by the way. Thank you very much to everybody who has joined the channel. I just want to say, because I don't say it enough, but all you guys are the backbone of the channel. You guys, like Twilight there, I really appreciate it. You guys are supporting me all the way, and we're gonna go full-time very soon, so we can do streaming during the day and keep up our videos at night and just get more so it will likely be decided later in the year for the Legends, okay, Pokemon Arceus Legends, because Nintendo has another big game plan for early 2022. They don't say it's a Pokemon game here, but it is tied in all this Pokemon news, and it is coming from Kelios, who is giving us Pokemon news. So I wonder, he does say Nintendo, which is worrisome release some, but what is the other big game for early 2022? Take your bets. If it's not Pokemon, I have a good guess that it could be Breath of the Wild 2, guys. April, or whenever the first Breath of the Wild was. I think that was April, right? Probably expected to be released around the same time, the same date as Breath of the Wild 1. We can expect Breath of the Wild 2 coming around early of next year. I would highly expect that. I expect E3 to be dominated by Breath of the Wild 2 footage, but I do expect some Pokemon stuff too. If not directly after the E3 in a separate Pokemon Presents, because as you guys know, sometimes they do like to do that. So we'll see. Much news coming very soon. That is it for the Pokemon news today, guys. What do you think about another new game planned for early 2022? I think that's big news, and I do highly expect it. If it's not a Pokemon thing, I do highly expect it to be Breath of the Wild 2. I don't think that's a big secret for anybody, considering that actually a lot of people expect it to be released this year. But thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy that website for Pokemon Snap. We are about a week away from this game coming out. I'm excited to play it. I am going to be streaming it with you guys here today. Not today, that day when it starts, and I will be doing a long stream of that on the day of Friday when it comes out for me. So thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and lick that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.